Corner of Stories. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
How Maria improved her English. Once upon a time, Maria, a young woman from a small town in Spain, decided to improve her English. She had always dreamed of traveling and meeting people from different cultures, but her limited English made her feel shy and hesitant. Maria decided it was time to overcome her fears and take control of her learning. Maria started her journey with small steps. Every morning, she'd spend 15 minutes listening to an English podcast while getting ready for the day. She loved 6-Minute English from the BBC, which taught her new vocabulary and was just the right length for her busy schedule. At first, it was difficult. Some words sounded strange, and she couldn't catch everything. But she reminded herself that every day would get a little easier, and she stuck with it. In the evenings, Maria would watch her favorite TV series with English subtitles. She chose shows that had simple dialogue and familiar storylines. Watching episodes over and over helped her pick up phrases and understand the rhythm of spoken English. Soon, she started muting the subtitles to challenge herself, and to her surprise, she was able to follow along with most of the conversation. After a month of building her confidence with listening, Maria was ready for her next challenge, speaking. She joined an online language exchange app where she could connect with English speakers who wanted to learn Spanish. At first, she felt nervous. She worried she'd make mistakes or that her accent would be too strong. But her language partner, Emma from London, was encouraging and patient. They became friends, and with Emma's support, Maria's speaking skills improved. She started to notice that her sentences came together more naturally and that her confidence was growing. Maria also dedicated time to reading in English. She started with children's books, which used simple language and had short sentences. Eventually, she moved on to young adult novels, which helped expand her vocabulary and understanding of sentence structure. Whenever she encountered a new word, she wrote it down in a small notebook and looked up the meaning later. By creating her own personal dictionary, she could review and memorize words over time. Writing was the hardest skill for Maria to tackle. To improve, she began keeping a daily journal where she would write a few sentences about her day. Some days she'd only manage a line or two, but gradually her entries became longer and more detailed. She also practiced writing emails in English to friends she'd made in her language exchange group. Online grammar tools helped her correct mistakes and refine her sentences, and with each letter, she became more comfortable expressing her thoughts in English. Over time, Maria began to notice a change in herself. English no longer felt foreign or intimidating. It felt like a friend. She could comfortably hold conversations, understand movies without subtitles, and read novels that once seemed too difficult. Her hard work and persistence had paid off. One day, Maria received an invitation to attend a cultural exchange event in London, and she was thrilled. When she arrived, she found herself chatting easily with people from around the world. Her fears of speaking and being misunderstood had disappeared. As she looked back on her journey, Maria felt proud of her progress. She realized that learning English had given her not just a new language, but a new way of seeing herself in the world. Maria's story reminds us that language learning is a journey filled with small steps, patience, and a lot of courage. She proved that with dedication, anyone can improve and achieve their dreams.
I hope you enjoyed with us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.